So they'll become builder bees, and they build and build and build all these beautiful structures. Once they've gone through the job of builder bees, their stinger starts to develop, their venom gland starts to develop, right? So they become soldier bees, and those soldier bees patrol the internal cavity of the hive, and they're looking for fast-moving critters like cockroaches and spiders, wasps that might be going in there to attack and steal their stuff, other bees that might be trying to rob their honey out. And if they see something, they'll send off an alarm and they'll attack that. And then from that stage, they move to the front of the hive, to the entrance of the hive, and they become guard bees. They guard the entrance, and every bee that comes home, they smell her to test to see if she's from that hive, because they all carry the fingerprint of the hive in the pheromones they carry, right? And then once they've become guard bees, that takes about 3 weeks from the day the egg's laid to the day they become a guard bee. So they've done all those jobs, right, in the hive. And once they've become guard bees, they'll do that for a few days, and then they'll leave the hive. Finally, their first flight, they'll fly around the entrance, and they'll orientate themselves around the entrance and slowly fly in bigger circles, and eventually just shoot off into the sky. And they'll go and find some nectar by smell, and they'll bring that nectar home. They'll fill their bellies up full of nectar, and they'll come home with that nectar. They'll do that job as a forager bee for about another 3 weeks, and then eventually their wings get tattered. They get all ripped up and busted up, and they can't make it home because they're full of honey or full of pollen. They're trying to fly to make it home, but they're too heavy. They'll crash into the grass somewhere, and that's where they'll end up dying. So that process takes about 6 weeks. That's it. In spring and summer, a bee lives for only about 6 weeks. She does a lot of work in those 6 weeks, so we've got to be very, very grateful. Thanks for watching, folks. So if you're interested in natural beekeeping, go to my website, beekeepingnaturally.com.au. I've got some great resources in there. Get on the mailing list, and I'll send you out a newsletter every couple of months or so. We've also got an online course coming up for those that can't attend any of my courses, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks very much, and long live the swarm. Catch you later.